moving on. Question number 5 comes in from Sean. Hi there, Sean. Thank you for being part of the amazing WiggyWam community. And Sean says, we've just had an offer accepted on a property that we want to buy, and I've been asked to provide details of our solicitors to the estate agent, but I'm unsure who to use. My parents have told me to just go with the same solicitor who they used to buy their house 2 years ago, but I remember them complaining bitterly about how slow things were and how they wouldn't respond to their emails or phone calls. Is there a better way to find the right solicitor, as I just can't handle the stress of this going on for a long time when we're both so busy with work? Should I just go with the one the agents recommend, or are they all just as bad as one another? Well, okay there, Sean. Well, thank you for your question. Obviously, a fairly essential part of the transaction is getting solicitors on board who are going to do a really thorough job and are really going to help you to get this one across the line. One of the things that frustrates me a little bit, Sean, and I say this with a whole lot of love again for our property professionals in the conveyancing arena, is that there is a concept in marketing and in sales, if you like, of the network effect, where a solicitor has done a bad job for a client, and I'm not suggesting that it was the fault of the solicitor that did the bad job, but the client had a bad experience, let's put it that way. The solicitor generally tends to then lose the referrals to other people within that client's network. Okay, and this is one of the most untapped, under-resourced areas that I think solicitors really need to exploit. And it's not that difficult to exploit just by providing stellar service to their clients when it comes for them to buy a property. Okay, so you know it's the reason I mention that is it's not a great recommendation, in my humble opinion, for your parents to suggest just go with the solicitor that we used, but your memory of that entire experience was that it was slow and it was, you know, they wouldn't return phone calls, they wouldn't return emails. You're already going into that potential relationship with a bad feeling, okay? And that isn't going to work for either of you. You know, they're going to be under the cosh straight away because you will have, shall we say, an expectation that they're going to perform badly. So your reaction is likely to be to chase more, to put more pressure on, and that's not going to help. But also, if they're not doing a great job and you have all these high expectations, then it's just going to be a justification that they're all as bad as one another, as you so eloquently put it, Sean, and you're just going to end up in a situation where you all end up falling out and the deal doesn't get done, which is ultimately defeats the object of the exercise. So, you know, what I would do in your situation, Sean, first of all, I'm going to suggest that you get your protective pocket policy in place straight away. That is a no-brainer. It's an absolute must. You've just had your offer accepted, so the whole point is get your protective pocket policy in place so that you are protected should the deal fall apart and you've already spent out money on solicitors' fees, etc. You'll be reimbursed for that by using your policy. So if you're interested in that, go to wiggywam.co.uk/protect your pocket. Okay, and you can read more information about why that's such a good idea to get. But the point of me going on from that is once you've got that safety net in place when it comes to buying your house, because if the sale falls through for whatever reason, you will likely lose £2,000 to £3,000 in abortive fees, okay, which nobody wants to do. Why would you do that? Okay. The second thing is when you're going into then buying the property, I would use our conveyancing concierge service. And the reason I'm suggesting you do that is because we will endeavor to get this deal done within 6 weeks. Okay. Now, because it's a fast premium service, you are going to pay a little bit more than, you know, an average high street conveyancer. To me, it's kind of like pay away the pain. You're going to pay that little bit of a premium, but the benefit is you're going to end up with a much faster transaction going through, which to me makes total sense if you're busy with work and you just don't want to have to deal with all these hassles of, you know, chasing solicitors for exchange of contracts or what information is outstanding and all the rest of it. use a WiggyWam approved conveyancer who will put the deal through within 6 weeks. And one of the other benefits I should mention is that once you've agreed that fee with the solicitor, every week beyond the 6 weeks that it goes on for, they'll reduce the fee by £100. Okay. Now, I haven't found many solicitors who are prepared to do that, because they just throw their hands up and they say, it's nothing to do with us. We can't make the market move any faster. Blame it on the other side, etc. So what you need are two focused firms of solicitors who have kind of signed up to the same thing and said, yeah, we'll do this within 6 weeks. And we've got access to those sorts of people. Okay. So, that's what I would do, is plug into our conveyancing concierge service. If you want to know more, send me an email. Happy to help at WiggyWam.co.uk, and just put conveyancing concierge service, and I'll introduce you to one or two solicitors who can help you to put this deal through on a fast track basis. Okay. My view is, I look at it in two ways. Okay. I'm very kind of binary on these sorts of scenarios. The first way is you can go down a traditional route, which is currently at about 20 to 22 weeks. Okay. To get an exchange of contracts from when you've made your offer. And there's a 1 in 3 chance that that deal will fall through. Okay. And that will leave you with costs up to £2,000 to £3,000. Your second option is conveyancing concierge service, where the deal will be done inside 6 weeks. Okay. And I would suggest there's a 1 in 10 chance of that deal falling apart, because everything's moving so quickly. There's less time for people to change their mind or get frustrated and then start pulling out and acting out and all the rest of it. Okay. So to me, it's a complete no-brainer, and you're only talking probably the difference of about 500 quid between the two. So yeah, why wouldn't you? Okay, that's exactly my approach. So if you want to know more about that, as I say, send me an email. Happy to help at WiggyWam.co.uk, and I'll put you in touch with some expert conveyancers who will fast track this through to completion. And if for any other solicitors who might be watching this and going, do you know what, actually that sounds like a really good idea, I'd really like to plug into that, then just let me know. Okay, just be in contact, and I'll walk you through the service level agreement that we expect you to deliver to our clients, and how we deliver that. Okay, that service and the milestones that we expect you to hit within those sorts of timeframes, so that you can earn premium fees for the work that you're doing, so that you don't have to burn your conveyancers out with high caseloads on budget fees. Okay. So I hope you didn't mind me adding that bit in, Sean, but I do get a lot of solicitors that are looking at us going, well, what is this conveyancing concierge service? That's kind of it in a nutshell. There's probably a little bit more to it, but not much, because we believe in simplicity is scalable and sensible. So that's how exactly I would approach it, Sean. As I say, we're due to hopefully buy in the next sort of 12 months or so, and I'll be plugging into that service because it's a complete no-brainer, and we designed it, so why wouldn't we, eat our own cooking, as they say. All right. So best of luck, Sean. Let us know if we can help any more, and I hope that you get the keys to your new home inside of 6 weeks, which would be fantastic. All right. Best of luck. Well, once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much indeed for all of your questions, and really appreciate your support in these webinars that we're doing, and for the questions that we're putting out there online. Please do consider sharing these videos with your friends and social networks. The more people that we can reach, there's about 1 million people a year that need our help and support in the home moving journey, and it would be a pleasure to answer their pertinent property questions, and to give them as much advice, help and support as we possibly can. So please do, as I say, consider subscribing to these videos, consider sharing them with your social network, getting it out there, help us reach more and more people. For those of you that want to send in your property questions to us, we're here every week doing this, so please send your questions in. You can send them in via email. Our email address is happytohelp@wiggywam.co.uk. That's happytohelp@wiggywam.co.uk. And send us your property questions. And you can also reach us via our website, which is wiggywam.co.uk. So that's wiggywam.co.uk. You can go online, set up your free profile on there, access some of the amazing resources we've already got on there, and that knowledge base is growing by the day. So well worth investing some time there, having a look round. You can also contact us via Twitter. Twitter handle is @WiggyWam_UK. So that's @WiggyWam_UK. And send your questions to us there, or share some social media stuff online with us as well. That would be amazing. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for your support. Thank you for joining the Property Revolution. Thank you for pledging your allegiance to what we're doing here with WiggyWam. And I look forward to welcoming you back same time, same place next week, and wish you all a great week, well, rest of the week ahead, and an amazing weekend as well. So thanks ever so much indeed. You take care. Good night. God bless.